Hi, Capricorn. Welcome. It's so nice to have you here. Let's do a reading for you for the month of September or around that time frame. Please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is for sun, moon, and rising. So, if this doesn't resonate with you, or for more complete picture, you might check out your other placements. And there were a few things that came to me that I wanted to share with you. This was specifically for Capricorn, so it could be just one or two of you, or it could be more. There were a few different things. One is take a look in the mirror. There's something for you to see there, and it has to do with you being whole, you being complete. Okay? See the value. Realize that you are exactly the way you're supposed to be. Okay? No doubts. Your spirit. It's very important here. The I am. Okay? Another thing I was getting is, well, which way do I go? I'm not really sure. And you need to give that some thought, because you can definitely make choices and go for what it is that is just right for you. Okay? So take some time, pamper yourself a little bit, allow yourself to experience the abundance of life, whether it be, go buy yourself a nice gift, or take walks, ground yourself, pamper yourself in some way. Okay? Abundance can, of course, be money, finances, but it can be also many other things, like being kind to yourself, giving yourself some time off. And then the one last thing is, if there's something that you're truly wanting in your life, say, we'll use happiness. Come up with a mantra for that and repeat it often. One that's very positive and helps lift you up to where it is you're wanting to be. Okay. Let's see what we have for you during this time. Fabulous. Your overall energy is one of happiness with you and those you love, your family unit, or the people you really care about. So there is happiness here for you, which is fabulous. Your challenge or opportunity. There is a decision, an important decision that needs to be made that will make a big difference, okay? Your past, temperance, balance, harmony, and it's something that you have had a hand in bringing in, alchemy. What's on your mind is letting something go, creating an end to something, therefore a beginning of something else. This has the energy of potentially bringing with it, a hurt heart or some troubled thoughts, but it doesn't have to. It definitely should bring about a sense of relief, though, okay? Your strength is going within and finding your truth. Okay, let me move these a little bit. I don't think I made enough room here. Your outcome, fantastic, is the Star. And we'll talk about these more in just a minute when I get out the clarifying cards. How to go forward. Take care of yourself, like I mentioned earlier. You know, spend some time pampering yourself, doing something very good for you. What you do see is that you need to use your intuition. There's a path that you're supposed to go on. And this can say that there's something you might not see, but this is where you are seeing something. So it might be something that's a little bit elusive, but you're going to see it. And now what you don't see yet is this beautiful celebration of your transformation. The outcome is a Nine of Swords. This is where you've been very troubled. And because of these cards here and what came out earlier, I don't think it is that this is going to bring unhappiness. No, not at all. This is where you are getting out of the troubled energy, the troubled thoughts. We'll get clarifying cards to find out more about that. Now here at the bottom of the deck, this is the King of Swords. This is you using your wisdom, your clear sight, and being in charge, taking action, you know, deciding what it is that you need to do and doing that and following it through. It's a powerful energy. Okay, let's go ahead and get a few Wisdom of the Oracle to go with this. And then we will clarify. Okay, what do we have? Be in the here and now. Be in this moment. Okay? I think I'll set these over here. Hopefully you can still see it. Be in the here and now, not in the past, not in the future, because both of those bring with it some challenging energies usually. In the past, you could be regrets, sorrows, hurt feelings, etc. The future can be filled with anxiety about what's not happened yet. So leave those behind and be in this moment. And I think that kind of goes in with when I mentioned something about looking in the mirror. See your spirit. Realize who you are, you know, in your truth, which can be hard to do when you are so bogged down by the challenges. All right. Here you have a change in the wind. Definitely a change. Looks like it's coming. Out of the challenge and into the happiness. Okay, here you have time for a nap. And you have that in how to go forward. So what I feel about that is it is time to take care of yourself. And I understand, you know, you have to do what life requires of you. But if you have been ignoring your needs, it's time to take some you time, whatever that means for you. Whether it's taking a vacation, just relaxing, working on personal matters, whatever that is, it's important for you to take some you time. And at the bottom of the deck, you have a leg up, which is wonderful. This is saying if you need support, it's here for you. All you have to do is reach out. Okay, now let's clarify. Let's get a card for your overall energy, which is a beautiful energy. It's the Ten of Cups. Happiness for you and those you love. Okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So your current energy is happiness, the togetherness with you and those you really care about, and it's being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So you being in this energy is allowing that wheel of fortune to turn in your favor. It's got to do with your mindset and your heart space. Okay, your challenge or opportunity is making a decision. Oh my gosh, and look at this. You have the sun, best energy in the deck. So by you making this decision to go forward and let go of the challenges that are either current, future, past, you're bringing in the best energy you can. Happiness, love, abundance. And I feel peace. Okay. Your past. You have the Queen of Wands. So what I'm feeling from this is, in your past, I think this is where all of this started coming into your realization that you needed balance and harmony, and you needed to be the one to start this process. And the Queen of Wands, she is extremely determined to go for what it is she desires. So this is your determination to bring this in. And it definitely looks like you started taking action in the past to go for this. Okay, your thoughts. Getting rid of, closing out of whatever the challenges have been, that's been hurtful in some fashion or detrimental to you. And it's being clarified by the Strength card. So this is you being very strong. And I feel the determination probably from here, but I feel this great determination. You're very strong. You are going to tame the beast. There's love, compassion, but you're putting an end to whatever it is that is trying to cause challenges. Okay? Now, up here in your Strength, you have the Hermit and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you putting in the time and effort, both physically, mentally, spiritually, in every way, to go forward with this. So that's your Strength, and it is very strong because you're including the aspects of you that will make the difference. So to me, that is perfect for why your future is the Star. This is what you wish for coming true. It's also an energy of healing. So if there's any healing that needs to be done from whatever challenges have been, it's here for you. But so is, the word that's coming to me is reward, but it's you rewarding yourself for all of your efforts. You are bringing in the Star. And one of the best cards on the deck, you have the Ten of Pentacles. The bigger picture of this is generational wealth. It could be inheritances, leaving legacies, but what it really is, to me, it relates back to your overall energy, is great happiness, abundance for you and those that you truly care about. So, through all of your efforts to remove the negativity or challenges from your life, you're bringing in a beautiful energy. So yes, this change in the wind is here, and it is a very good change. And I think this King of Swords is big here too, because it's you being in your truth. Now, how to go forward? Okay, remember, you have two cards that are either the same or very, very close to the same, is taking care of yourself. And that can include so much, but it's where you make yourself a priority. That could also include those you love, but it's definitely making what's important a priority in your life right now. And here are the Lovers, which is making this major or important decision to do this very thing. So that's how to go forward. Knowing that you've made the decision to put what is important first. What is urgent can come later, but what is important is how to go forward. What you do see, the Moon, which is you need to use your intuition to help you with this. And you know that. And something that I'm also feeling is that, not drowning, but that you can see, because of what's been going on in the past, when you say I'm neck deep into something, or it's over my head, those kind of terms, maybe this is coming about because you did reach a point of, this is too much. So it is time for me to create the change to bring my life back, the one that I want. And here you have the Seven of Wands. And this can be, say, challenges. Like an example would be people challenging you for something, and you feeling like you need to defend yourself. But what I'm feeling is you have the strength. You have your truth. You have what it is you're going for. So you don't have to defend anything if you don't want to. If you do, it's a choice. But you are very strong in this. Okay? So you see that there could be times when something is coming in to challenge, and you know that you do not have to respond if you do not want to, that you are very strong in your convictions and how you're going to go forward. And I do feel like you're protected. Okay, what you don't see is this wonderful celebration. You will see it, you don't see it yet. This is a celebration of your transformation. Now, it can have things to do with graduations, weddings, homes, buying, selling a home, things like that. But the way I'm seeing it here, it's definitely a celebration of your transformation. Getting out of this energy where I feel like you've been so bogged down, potentially with realities, business, etc., 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 that you haven't had time to let you rise because you've been so busy taking care of all the things that, needed to be worked on. Yeah, okay, you're celebrating the balance. This is a change. It looks like you're bringing you and the people you love into balance with the world's demands. It's a big change to do that, which is beautiful, by the way. Okay, and to me, yeah, this fits in with the whole story here. There has been so much that has bogged you down and stressed you out that I feel like you knew you had to create change. You had to. And right here, you have the Queen of Swords. And remember, over here at the bottom of the deck, you have the King. So you are creating this change because it is your truth. I feel a very adamant energy that these can be or are thoughts, emotions. It's a sword's energy, but one that's very challenging. It's very hard. And you are going in here and changing that. Like I said a moment ago, what's important versus what is urgent. So, great success here. It's beautiful. Okay, let's see what the universe would like to share. Wonderful. You have the world. And that describes this perfectly. You are closing out of a chapter, so to speak, and beginning something new. Oftentimes, the world will say that what you've been through has had its challenges, but it is time. You are closing all of that out to bring in a brand new beginning for you. I love this. Look at, okay, here you have the Six of Wands. This is victory. Closing out of the challenges and bringing in the victory. The Devil. What I feel this is, it's, well, threefold. One, this is you. You're a Capricorn, and this is Capricorn, so that adds strength to this reading. Two, I feel, and the Queen of Wands backs us up, this tremendous determination to create this change. And so much determination. And also that the negative side of you being weighed down by everything that has kept you from, putting what's important on top, that's gone. It's leaving. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. This is what you're doing, is bringing in stability and security. So you're going to be able to rest in that, which is huge. And it's, that's not to say that prior to this you were lacking in good finances and stability. I don't think it's that at all. I think it's got to do with the whole picture, not just finances. It's got to do with your life and the people that you truly care about. I don't really feel that there's a financial issue. There can be, but that's not what this focus is. This focus is on you and yours being able to be comfortable with your life. Okay, let's get a card or two from Spirit Message Oracle, see what we find out. Yeah, I think this is a huge thing here. I really do. And do remember, I didn't talk about this much, but if you need help at any time, it is here for you. Okay? Self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. And I think this can definitely apply. It's not like anybody sets out to have self-sabotage, but it takes, say for an example, it takes time. After, you get pounded on so many times, example would be business, your boss says this, 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 and this, or you're in charge and you have to do this, 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 and this. And it's a constant bombardment. Before you know it, something has flipped. And the urgent thing becomes the thing that has to be done. So, I believe this time is over. And you're going on to see clearly. And if you notice, her eyes are covered here. And with the Queen here at the very end. This is done. You're seeing clearly and taking action. Now at the bottom of the deck, you have gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. So I really hope this has helped. And if you like it, please give it a like, share, subscribe, and leave comments. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll talk to you again soon. Much love. Bye.